Hey there, it's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware here with a quick preview, hands-on first look at the new Google Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro Android flagships made by Google. A quick little pre-primed unboxing here shows us the two colors on offer with our handsets. Here you're looking at the Pixel 6 Pro in cloudy white, but it's also available in a gold sort of sunny and a stormy black color option. And the Pixel 6 here in kinda coral is also offered in sorta seafoam green and also a stormy black color. As you can see, these two new Pixels sport similar industrial designs with prominent camera bump outs on their back sides, but the Pixel 6 is a significantly smaller device, sporting a 6.4-inch Full HD OLED display with 411 ppi pixel density and a 90 Hz refresh, strapped with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, and support for HDR full 24-bit color depth for 16 million colors. Meanwhile, the Pixel 6 Pro sports a 6.7-inch LTPO OLED display with a 1440p resolution, 3120 by 1440 to be exact, QHD Plus there, 512 ppi pixel density, and up to 120 Hz adaptive refresh, also with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus and full HDR support as well. In both boxes, Google provides the tiniest of lit packs and a SIM extractor tool, as well as a USB-C cable and a USB-C to USB-A adapter, but no AC power adapter. And Google also has an assortment of cases for these devices, of course. Under the hood and powering both devices is Google's new Tensor processor and Titan M2 security coprocessor for trusted execution environment. And the Tensor chip is reported to be a semi-custom adaptation of Samsung's Exynos mobile platform, along with enhanced neural network engines for AI workloads. For memory and storage, the Pixel 6 sports 8 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM and 128 gig or 256 gig UFS 3.1 storage options. Meanwhile, the Pixel 6 Pro sports 12 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM and 128, 256, or 512 gig UFS 3.1 storage options for that device. For biometrics, both devices sport an under-display fingerprint sensor for fingerprint unlock security. Both devices also sport sub-6 and millimeter wave 5G connectivity, as well as Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2, and all of that is backed up by, in the case of the Pixel 6, a 4614 milliamp hour battery and a 5003 milliamp hour battery in the case of the Pixel 6 Pro. And both devices also support wireless key charging up to 21 watts for the Pixel 6 and up to 23 watts for the Pixel 6 Pro for wireless charging, and 30-watt wired charging for both. Adding to these robust connectivity, power, and charging feature sets is IP68 water and dust resistance for the full Monty, really, of features that you could want in a flagship Android phone these days. What about camera specs, you ask? Well, though both devices have similar-looking camera arrays, there are some differences here. Both the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro have 50 megapixel primary rear shooters with f1.85 aperture and 82-degree field of view and super res zoom up to 7x. You also get 12 megapixel ultra wide cameras on both devices with f2.2 aperture and lens correction, but the Pixel 6 Pro also sports a 48 megapixel telephoto camera, f3.5 aperture with 4x optical zoom and super res zoom with telephoto up to 20x, which should provide for some pretty great zoomed shots, but we'll have to see more in our full review. Toss in dual SIM support with a single nano SIM tray, an eSIM or embedded SIM, and a starting price for the Pixel 6 at $599 and the Pixel 6 Pro at $899. It really does seem like Google has a lot of value on offer here with these new devices, and they look pretty great, though we're still getting used to that camera bar bump on the back. But make sure you stop by hothardware.com for our full review in the days ahead. This is only a quick tease, so stick around. It's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. Thanks for stopping by.